So here we are, Sunday, March 8th. It's a rainy afternoon, so I'm using this time to get some prep work done because we leave out Tuesday morning, headed to Dallas to shoot a behind the scenes for the Gulf Coast Cowboys for their media day with the Sports Fishing Championship. So I'm getting stuff charged up, cleaned up, ready to go so I can pack tomorrow and be ready to leave out Tuesday. But while I had everything out, I figured we'd kind of go through this, show you what I'm taking, what I'm using, and what this is gonna look like. Now for my actual behind the scenes shoot, I'm going to be shooting everything on the DJI Action 5 Pro. So that's what I'm going to use to show you my point of view and kind of a peek at what it looks like for me to do a shoot like this. On top of that, I've got an extra battery and a couple SD cards for it, mounts, anything else I could possibly need that's going to help me do that. Now for the actual shoot for the Cowboys, I'm going to be using the camera I've got on my tripod right now, which is my Sony a7 IV. That is my main rig that I pretty much use for all photo and video jobs. Lenses for that, I've got currently on there the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 lens. That is what I use for a lot of my close shots. And honestly, for this shoot, it is probably going to be on my camera 98% of the time. To go with that, I do have the Sony 70-200 f2.8. Now it is version 1, not version 2, maybe one day, but it's still kicking strong. Honestly, I probably won't use that lens at all really for this shoot outside of pictures really. So here and there I may swap it out, but mainly gonna be running the 24-70. To move on to audio, majority of the time I'm gonna be using the Hollyland Lark Max 2 mics, which I've actually got on right now. Those are super great to be able to throw a wireless mic on somebody and have good, clean audio. And then because we are gonna be bouncing around so much and dealing with a lot of the people, I'll also have my Rode shotgun mic. It is just a very simple plug and play mic, but it's super great when you're dealing with a lot of people and moving around like we will be. Now we probably will be indoors a lot for this, but because we're gonna be moving around so much, I always, for video, have my Freewell CPL and variable ND filter. This thing will literally save my life more than I can even imagine. Shooting video, it is so great to have that when you're bouncing around in locations like I am. I've got my lens blower and then my tool bag. I always take this with me no matter where I go. It's got everything from tripod attachments to Allen keys and wrenches and just all kinds of attachments and things, anything that I could need, because you never know what's gonna go wrong or when you might need something. On top of that, I will take both my Lacy hard drives. I always carry a minimum of 2 with me to always have copies. It's just a little bit of insurance, makes me feel better, especially when I'm doing client work and having to deliver something for them. Other than that, I will be taking my Apple MacBook. I always take that with me, whether it's to be able to work on, edit while we're away or dump footage or do anything like that. So I always take my MacBook. And yeah, that's really the gear that I'm rocking. Not taking everything that I need because I am packing light for this, especially with us moving around so much. I can't take everything, so kind of limited on what I can take. We'll see you Tuesday morning for our early flight and hook up with Dino and Jordan and Dalton and Lori and the whole crew for that. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned and kind of give you a look behind the scenes of stuff that you don't normally get to see. I'll get all this packed up, show you what that looks like, and then we'll be ready to roll. All right, good morning. It is a little bit after 5 Tuesday morning. I am driving over to meet Jordan and Dalton and the crew, and we're headed to Hartsville, Jackson to go catch a flight, try to get to Dallas. So I've got everything packed up, ready to go, and to try to get over there, get settled in, and get ready for media day. So y'all come on. All right, so we just landed in Dallas. And Dalton wants to tell y'all how the flight was since he wants to talk so bad.
I hate flying. Hate it.
What you think, Jordan?
We're here. We're here for Media Day 2026.
They're getting behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So we're trying to catch up to Dino and Lori, and then we'll get the big cam out and
We're
go from
gonna see
there.
you tomorrow.
That's right. All right, let's go get the luggage picked up. All right, so we got out of the airport, had to get the rental car place real quick, got the big camera out now, shooting some quick updates and interviews. But we're grabbing a rental car and then we're gonna be on our way, so not a whole lot going on today, and yeah, isn't that right?
That's right.
All right, so we just pulled up to the hotel, gonna get checked in, but I'm gonna get a couple establishing shots and a couple things to get us from the airport. So I'm gonna get that knocked out, then we'll go get loaded in. All right, so we just got back to the hotel. We went and grabbed some food. I didn't video any of that. Honestly, not a lot going on, so I think we may hit the stockyards tonight, which will be super cool. I've never seen that before, so be cool to check that out and then get ready for Media Day. So
That's all you got.
what was that place called? 97 West.
Everything's better in Texas.
We just ate at 97 West at the stockyards, and it was
Everything's bigger in Texas.
god dang
Everything's
good.
better in Texas too.
All right, we just got back at the hotel. Pretty much gonna get ready for tomorrow and unload footage and everything from today and get the hard drives organized, and then yeah, be ready to rock first thing in the morning. So y'all stay with us. It's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. All right, so here we are. It is Wednesday, Media Day. I just got up. I'm running downstairs to grab a couple of things and then getting everything together here soon and heading up. So I'm gonna get this stuff and hopefully be ready.
We are headed to the airport to pick up BK, Blake, and Nick, and then we're going to head over to the SNC studio and shoot a little Media Day today.
How are you? How you doing,
What's up?
We'll shake it.
All right, so we just got to FFC headquarters. It is happening quick, so I'm trying to shoot as much as I can and kind of show you all my point of views. But yeah, that's what's going on. So let's go shoot some more and see what all's gonna happen. All right, so we just got done shooting BK and Blake's interview. Blake's still in there getting finished up. I think they got all the photos done. I'm just grabbing my bag and some other stuff. Rest of everybody else is just hanging out. But we are about to cut it close on flights. We've got to get to the airport soon, so we'll see what happens. Thank you. So I'm in Atlanta. Made it back. Barely made it at my gate, but gosh, we were cutting it close and made it on my flight. Lori and them's flights got delayed. They're about an hour, a little over an hour behind me. Yeah, they should be landing here soon, so we're back in Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna try to get home tonight and then go work on these videos. So yeah, I'll check in with what's next. So it is actually Saturday, March 21st, a while after you last saw me during this shoot, and I actually forgot to, or never really had the chance to shoot a follow-up clip to kind of end this off. And then I went out of town a day after we got back from this and was going to try to do that when I got back, and unfortunately just life happens. My granddad actually passed away that weekend I was gone, so I've come back and just processing through that whole event. So I'm just now getting around to shooting a follow-up to this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just a super crazy, hectic, behind-the-scenes look of what some of this stuff takes for me to shoot. I just wanted to say that I hope y'all liked it, and I've got a lot more stuff coming up. I just think there's a lot of opportunities to be able to show what we do and the experiences we get to have, and to be able to share that and show that And lastly, I just wanted to say that after this week with everything that's happened, you know, a bunch of lessons that I've taken away is to one, just make sure you spend time and cherish your time with loved ones and your family. And honestly, getting to watch my grandmother go through this week, she's been so strong and at the forefront of everything that we've done this week. There's a bunch of stuff that was important to her, but at the end of the day, I heard her say that if anybody took one thing away from my granddad, it was the gospel. And I think that's not something that we should run from, and I'm not going to either. And I just hope that we can share that, and maybe it reaches out to somebody. And whether you've been following that for a long time or even just now getting into it, that's something that we all need to be reminded of. And as I try to do that for myself, hopefully it reaches out and helps one of you out there as well. So if you like this, we're going to keep doing this thing with turkey season about to open up. We're going to have a lot of cool things happen with that. We have a big fishing event coming up here about the second week of April. We're heading down to Fort Lauderdale and Key West for that. So if y'all just continue to follow along, we're going to get to kick off spring and summer here, and appreciate y'all watching.